Hi YouTube and welcome back to the channel. This is Perserva Games. Today we're going to be starting a playthrough of a game called State of Decay. State of Decay is a zombie survival game where you take control of a community of people and you focus on getting resources, meeting other survivors, and unlike other zombie survival games, this game actually requires that you play multiple of your characters, so you don't get too attached to one of them, though you always have a favorite. And we're going to be playing for the first time. I've done the tutorial, I would say, but that's about it. I haven't really done much else in the game, so I'm fairly new to it. I'm excited to get right into it, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so what we're going to do today is play the campaign. I'm not sure what Heartland is, I just recently got the game. It says explore a deeper story, but that'll be a different playthrough that we're going to do once we finish the campaign here. And Daybreak, I believe, is kind of like a horde mode where you build your base and you kind of see how long you can survive. I might be wrong. But yeah, but we're going to go for campaign and make a new community. And being that I've completed this tutorial, I have an option to skip, which I would take. Alright, and here is the map selection. So let's see, Trumbull Valley. I'm heading to the land where the story began. Trumbull Valley. Okay, that's a reasonable start. Maybe you'll get more like lore there or something. Tranquil mountain ranges or mountain views, Providence Ridge. Interesting. Choose to make my home in the rolling terrain of Cascade Hills. That sounds like a good place. I'm settling down in the verdant farmlands of Meager Valley. What a name. Take me to the rugged plateau of Drucker County. And random. I can survive anywhere, give me a randomly selected map. I think we'll go with random. I feel like that would be a good option. The only map I've played is the Providence Ridge, because that's where the tutorial starts, as far as I know. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and start. And I just realized I didn't select random. Whoops. Let me go back and go with random here. There we are. Alright. Let's see. Choose your difficulty. Standard is a balance, danger, and resources. A fair challenge. Not everyone will survive. Let's see the like actual breakdown difference between these difficulties here. Tougher and deal more damage. Zombies are more plentiful and more aggressive. Some hordes are extra large or contain armored zombies. Zombies do not appear on the minimap. Interesting. Freaks are more plentiful and can join a horde. All Juggernauts have blood plague. Plague hearts are harder to destroy, and blood plague kills survivors relatively quickly. Since I'm fairly new, I think I'll go with just the standard difficulty. I'm not crazy. I'm not one of those people that would just play on lethal immediately. I'd like to kind of learn the basics. So we'll go with standard. Let's go ahead and accept that, and let's go into it. Let's see. Not sure what to do next. Visit your base and check out the most urgent problems listed on the left side of the screen. Okay. And here we get to choose our character. And you can kind of randomize between these three different buttons here. Minored in chemistry, he's messy. These are traits that the individual has. Fitness boxer, imposter syndrome. That is quite a combination there. So he's a boxer with imposter syndrome. He doesn't feel like he's going there, or he doesn't feel like he belongs. Interesting. Knife thrower and sewage system operator. Okay, Megan.
Shut up, Meg.
Beekeeper, geocacher. Nurse and trilingual. Ooh. Medicine would be a good way to start off. I think I'll go with this unique person here. Massage therapist, heavy hitter, food sharer. Made science books, loved riding bikes. Yeah, we'll go with Charles and unique. Let's see. Gardening's a really good skill too, as far as I know. Sold crafts online and slouchy, okay. Believes in people. How nice. Grew up in suburbia, excellent game master, good arm. Used to humidity. Tourists. Loved riding bikes. Of course, the third guy is going to be the hardest one to figure out which one we want. I wonder what these traits do, if they actually have like a difference in how they play. I would go with this one, but I feel like if he's a goofball, I wonder if it would affect his personality at all. I have no idea, but we'll go with them. So we have Chuck, we have Unique, and we have Charles. Alright, let's start the community. Let's see what map we get. Ooh, I haven't seen this one. I was thinking we would get Providence, but it doesn't look like it. Thankfully, I wanted to do a new map anyway, so that helps a lot.
Not me. Last time I stumbled right into a damn screamer.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
Wow, great idea.
I admit, it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it,
That's kind of awkward.
Kind of homey.
It's a huge silence.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base.
Great.
We just have to find a spot that's defensible. Maybe with some room to expand.
It's interesting how there's a slight pause between their statements. So the question is, how did they get here? Did they get here with this car? Does this car have any gas in it? No, it doesn't. So I guess they drove here and got into a wreck in this barrel, and now they're like, well, guess we're staying. What map are we on? What is this? Trumbull Valley. Oh, interesting. That is a lot of plague hearts. So plague hearts are kind of like, I guess you could say the brood mother of the zombie horde. They are little key points you have to go and attack and destroy them with explosives, or you could destroy them with melee. It just takes an incredibly long time. And as you're fighting them, you have zombies that come in and try to stop you, and they're like I think they're called plague zombies, which are the ones that will give you diseases if you continue to get hit by them all the time. You know, this actually looks like a pretty good defensible position. I know with
Good work. I'll check in later.
how did the zombies not hear that? But I know with the Providence Valley, I think it's called, the tutorial one, the first base you get in the tutorial, it looks defensible, but it's very, very small. This one actually has pretty high walls. It doesn't look like there's really a way for the zombies to hop over. I guess they can, yeah, they can climb through this fence. Okay, so there's just like a one fence that they can get to. The rest of them are pretty well defended. I really enjoy these walls. That's pretty nice. Alright, so let's claim the base. You go right here to the claim home site and get it. So we have 1 military cot, 4 slots of parking, and total of 9 slots. That's really good. This is really good for a starting area. So let's see what we got in our base. We have a command center, some broken military cots. We should really rebuild those as soon as possible. They don't cost anything, so I'm actually going to go ahead and start it now. Let's see. These provide 4 beds. Wow. Alright, so you have just different buildings you can build here. We can like get a workshop where you can craft explosives and fix your weapons and so on. Kitchen, which produces stamina items and food. You have outdoor beds, infirmaries, gardens, which is kind of essential. We're definitely going to go with that as soon as possible. You need to do hydroponics. Interesting. That'd be a little bit more advanced, I think, though. Shooting range, latrine, fighting gym. Watchtower, we're definitely going to need one of those. Rain collector and a generator. I wonder if you have to drink water in this game. Is that something I should be concerned about? So the ammo stockpile in the top left there is depleted. We have 0 ammo and 0 fuel. I think we should go see what's around the general area. There's a campsite here and a shed. Let's head to the... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's head to the shed. It's over in this direction. Painkillers, nice. It'll restore some HP. We have a little bit of zombies playing in the water down there. They're having like a little bath time, I suppose. Gonna take out this one. Oh, God. Okay. There's a screamer 70 meters out that way. Just Just gotta keep an eye out for zombies. I don't feel like getting jumped while I'm looting. This does make sound to search things, but it's very quiet, so I don't think I'll be caught anytime soon. As long as nobody walks right up on me, which does happen from time to time. Alright, so we're gonna try and sneak up on this guy. This is a... Oh, he's actually facing the other way. This is a zombie with no jaw and no arms, so he can't physically do any damage to you. But, hence his name, he does scream. And that alerts all of the other zombies in the area to come to the location. So you get hoarded on very quickly. There's going to be a ton of zombies that come out of nowhere, so we want to take them out as soon as possible. We don't want them anywhere near the base. Gonna take out these two here. Yeah, you don't hear anything at all. Completely deaf zombies. You're like assassinating them and they're like, yeah, nobody hears it. Oh, but if you make noise looting, oh, they can definitely hear that. We're gonna head over to this point over here. It's giving me a couple locations to head to.
Very nice.
Ooh, that's a bag of resources. We can bring that back to the base, and that will give us more resources for our base specifically. Anything to loot in this area? Couple places. Generally, the main objective for the game is to take out the play cards that are on the map. I think in the difficulty I'm playing in, there's only 10, judging by the tooltips and the settings. So, we should be able to take them out just as you... Ooh. That is a really good find. That's a... Wow. Alright, well, we got a crossbow now, so we can take out zombies from a distance. I think a zombie just heard me, actually. Is there someone on me? Sounds like he's on the right side here. Ah, yeah, he's right there. See him lumbering over.
What are you doing in my swamp?
I take out the nearest plague heart.
Oh no, oh no. Well, I was hoping I would be able to get him before he turned back around, but he heard me, unfortunately. So at the bottom left, you see there's a meter with a skull on it. That's your infection rate. As long as it doesn't hit that skull, you can bring it down by checking into an infirmary. The more you get hit, the faster it goes up. So, and if you get bit like I did, it goes up quite a bit. You saw it went up like a quarter there. So once we get back to base, we just have to be sure to check him into an infirmary. You unfortunately can only carry one rucksack at a time. So the one on my back is the only one I can carry. I'll have to bring it back to the base and deliver it before I can come back and get the other one.
I call that a successful run.
There we go. Now we have 5 materials back in the base. I'm gonna have this follower come with me. That way, if we get another rucksack besides that ammo one, I can drop it over to her and she can pick it up. And we can get 2 back at the same time instead of 1. Let's close the door, make sure no zombies go in. Alright, and we're just going to book it back to the area we just came from. And we will be able to grab the ammo rucksack, which is a pretty nice find. Hopefully we can find one more of the rucksacks for the materials for the base before we come back. There's a few plague zombies in the back over there too. I need to be careful about that. Those are the ones that are pretty fast and they grabbed me a minute ago. I don't want to get bit like that again. Be a little too risky. We'll just be pretty careful. I think actually I'll go ahead and take them out before they have a chance of aggroing while I'm looting. That's a few of them though, actually. One down. Alright, that's all of them. Let's head back here. So you drop something called a plague sample, and if you collect enough plague samples, you can build a cure, which will cure your person as long as you can get him to an infirmary, or if he has the cure on him in a set amount of time. But if he runs out of time, he dies immediately and becomes a zombie, and then your other buddies have to put them down. Let's just search these last few containers and we should be able to head back. Ooh, a pipe bomb. That's really nice. It'd be useful for killing the hearts later. I will say I don't like how close we are to a plague heart.
This trip was worth it after all.
Ooh, food. So we've looted pretty much everything there, and we're just going to make our way back trying to avoid these plague zombies because they are fast and I do not want to get hit by them. Let's get a refuel on this car. We're going to bring it back to base and park it there. Let's deposit the food. And we'll deposit the ammo also. So let's head to our friendly neighbors and we will see what they want. Please do not destroy the car more. Yeah, that's just gonna hit the back of the car. There we go. Say hi to the neighbors. Our supply of plague samples has run low. If you can find more, we have fuel to trade. Do I want to give plague samples for full fuel? 2 is not that bad, I guess. They did give us a bundle of premium fuel cans. That's actually really good. And painkillers, and snacks, and flashbangs. I think we'll buy this. So good thing about having a car is you can put your... Oh, there's actually more rucksacks here. I was going to say you can put more rucksacks in this car. And that'll give you the ability just to fit a few more, so you can't just fit only 2, you know, 1 for each character and then have to go back. We're gonna go grab 2 more rucksacks before we go back. There's a rucksack of materials. We're definitely going to need that.
We got a friend out here.
Pile of weapon remains can be broken down at the workshop, but our place is a little too small for a workshop, so I don't think that'll be feasible at the moment. Let's head back to the car. We have quite a lot of materials.
My mom liked the most awful disco music. Sure do miss it.
That's great. Narrowly missed that cement block. So you can drop off things directly from your car by going to your trunk once it's parked in the position and then hitting R. Or T, excuse me, T. Okay, so we're doing pretty good on resources now. So it says we should expand our home for recruitment options, but I think what we should do is loot this campsite here, which probably won't have many things. And then after that, we will head to this water tower and check to see what's around the area and take out that screamer also. This area of town looks like it doesn't have any plague hearts, and it looks like that there is 1 plague heart here. I think I'll actually take this one out first, because there is a building that you can take for your main base, and it sounds pretty good. Fort Marshall. Yeah, so I think this plague heart here is the move. I wonder if we have enough right now in general equipment to go and take it out this early on. I think what we should focus on is looting that campsite up here. From there we can go over to the watchtower and see what's available around the area. Take out that screamer and we should be in the clear for a little bit. We have plenty of resources. Quite a few zombies around this area. Oh, is there one on us? Oh, it's a crawling one. Oh, no wonder I didn't see him. He's crawling in the grass. Put him out of his misery. Okay, doesn't have any legs, unfortunately. Checking to see where that screamer is. I don't see it right now. See a lot of plague zombies. And I forgot to dump my inventory again. Alright, we should be in the clear. Let's see what's up here. Of course, we're not going to have any space to carry anything back because I forgot to close out my inventory. Still have a lot of stuff on us. So you could do a fast search also, which has a risk of making a lot of noise and attracting a lot to you. I personally don't think it's worth it unless you're really in a pinch. You should really take the time out to search things slowly. That way you don't have a risk of getting jumped on by a ton of zombies. There is another crossbow that is amazing. Look at this backpack too. So I think we'll drop these here. Pick up this backpack. Equip it. Drop this backpack. Then take that, and we will give
Go on.
Unique the crossbow and the arrows to it. That's a good trade. Actually, I think I'll keep this crossbow and give her just the classic one.
Where should I put this?
There we go, and give her the arrows to it also. But first I'm
Only
gonna
I
pick
had
these
room
up.
for it.
Oh, I can't.
Fire in the hole!
Oh no! Well, yeah, well, that was an accident. I don't know why I hit Q to open up my inventory. All the zombies definitely know I'm here now. I should probably get out of here as soon as possible. Alright, so we're gonna try and take out this screamer without him seeing us. Try and get up to the screamer before he turns around here. Got him. Alright, let's go up and look around. So you can kind of see what's around by holding right click and looking at all of the question marks here. Anything else I'm missing? Couple of things. Let's see what we have on our map here. We have quite a lot of areas. We have a couple plague zombies out in the distance, but the main concern is this one right here. Alright, so we have made it back. I will check these two characters into the infirmary, and I think I'll take the third character we have out and see what we can do. Alright, so we swapped over to the truck and I gave him the backpack as well as the crossbow and the ammunition. This should be enough for me to go out and find some resources. Alright, let's see what's around. We have the restored bridge up here. Now this is pretty empty. There is a bridge outpost that may contain ammunition. Couple dead dudes there, alright. Stabilizing foam. To gain the ability to quickly recover. Ooh, that's really nice. And that's a lot of ammo for our crossbow also. Let's see what else we get in this goodies. Another crossbow. And an ultralight axe. This was a very good decision. Am I missing a container? Where's it at? There it is. Okay, I knew I was missing it. Okay. Huh. Okay. We are very lucky. That is a really good haul. It's right down the road. I can honestly go down and drop this off. Oh god, are you gonna give me your life story?
Always have someone there to watch out for you.
Wow, thanks,
And that
Lily.
someone- Don't be modest, Ray. I can't imagine a Trumbull Valley without you there keeping watch.
Yes, brag in the middle of the intercom that everyone uses. I totally want to hear that. Let's drop this stuff off and we'll head back. We'll grab the rest of that, the rest of the loot there. Alright, so our next objective is to take out that screamer up in the north here. And we will go to the viewpoint to be able to see what's close by over at 340 meters that way. Oh, here's some nice buildings we can loot later too. And it looks like there's some vehicles also. We'll try and get around these zombies without them hearing us. I don't want my weapon to break. There's probably a lot of zombies in the building to our right too. Here's a car I can take. Wonder if that has any fuel in it. I'll have to go back and look. Oh, it does. It has fuel. Okay, so once we take this place here and look at all the sites of interest, we'll go back with that car.
Ray, it's Lily. Alexis told me she's been trying to reach you about some problem with one of our communities in Trumbull.
Man, Lily and Ray talk so much over the intercom.
Thanks, Lily. Yeah, I'm taking care of it.
They sound suspicious.
You let me know if you need any help.
Weren't supposed to pick up that conversation.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Done for now.
Alright, there's a lot of points of interest surveyed here. What we need is a meds outpost, like this medical tent here. So we're going to make our way in here. Box of seeds. These are used to make farms. That's really good. we're gonna check the trunk of this vehicle too. There's a gas can, nice. And we will loot this little storage shed here.
Locked.
We're gonna have to kick this open. There's only one container though, so we
Anything here that?
should be able to fast search if we can find it. There we go. And that's all it was. Okay, let's get out of here. This truck's in pretty good condition too, I'm surprised. Alright, we made it back. Alright, and that'll end part 1 of our series. And if you liked the video, be sure to send a like. And I would really appreciate it if you do subscribe. However, it is not mandatory, but it is free. So if you consider the option, be sure to take it. So we will continue this series as soon as possible. I'm going to get another Kenshi video out for my viewers that do watch that series. And from there, we can go back and forth between the two and potentially start up some other ones too. So we got a pretty good setup. Our home status is stable. They're not too happy, but at least we have a lot of equipment. Pretty successful run altogether. We had one guy in the infirmary and another guy who just moderately plagued, but I think that was a pretty good start. Alright, well, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.